do not. I know that for 98% accuracy, but I don't know for a fact that it'll be endurance. But it's got to be an endurance comp if someone comes back.
It has to make it fair.
Right.
Because if it's not endurance, it's not fair because that person has not been in the house.
And it's endurance, she'll stay there for 3 days.
So, but my whole point is, if we vote Alice back in, and it's endurance,
and it's what?
Like, who do we bring back?
Your best two bets is either Allison or Diane.
She'll sit on a fucking jagged metal fucking.
Why are you guys so afraid of her? Like, what's she got?
I'm not afraid of her.
Allison. Why are you so in awe of her?
Who?
Allison.
She's a fucking bad bitch, dude.
She is crazy, but she'll stab anyone in the back. She has no allegiance to no one but herself.
I was like,
I love her to death. I call her Allie Bear for one reason.
Out with a guy,
you know why I call her Allie Bear?
And then vote his ass out.
You know why I call her Allie Bear? Soft, cute, cuddly.
Big claws.
But she'll knock your head off and bite your jugular vein like it's no tomorrow.
Didn't she need some guy to use the veto on her, so she made
That's
out
how
with
good
him?
she is.
And then a week later voted him out?
Yeah, and then she didn't care. She was in the diary room. Well, the thing is, I'm hearing you're not, so get over it. That's what she said in the diary room. I was like, put it this way. I always hated so much, but when she came around, people forgot everything I did. I was like, that's my bitch. And she, like, the first week, it was like, she would say stuff to me, and I would look at her like, have we met? I mean, you know who I am, right? She was trying to play all kinds of stuff with me, and I was like, okay, all right. I got something for you. And that's when I came up with that plan, and I was in the dark like, this is risky. I might walk out, but I gotta do something.
What's gonna happen if she comes back, though? She's gonna
go after Janelle like a beast.
Like
a beast.
I did go to DR and say, hey, blonde girls hate blonde girls. It's just brunette.
If it's an endurance and she comes back, she will stay there for 3 days.
You have to. The only time when you come back, you have to learn. You have to, because you know it's what we call, like Kiara named it, ORD, Operation Revolving Door. You're going right back out.
Kiara named it?
Yeah, it was the best episode ever because we had Eric, Amy, Lori, and Tanya. 4 people, right? We knew Eric was down with Roddy and Kiara, right? So it's quite obvious. So Kiara comes over. Called out.
Me too.
Hold on to your body. So Kiara comes up with Operation Revolving Door called ORD. And it was a classic moment because I'm at the hot tub and she's like, so whoever comes in, we're just going to kick them out. And I'm like, well, I agree that that person should not get a second chance. She said, we're just going to kick them out right away. And I'm looking at her like, you know good and well, if Eric comes back, you're not kicking, you're going to tow it. And so she goes around the house, she tells Marcellus the same thing, and then they show Marcellus and I going, she's so full of it. It's a crock of, and he's like if Eric comes back, and we knew if Amy came back, it was going to just, and that's why we gave Amy the HOH, because we knew Amy was just
you just let her win?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Jason, we were in the tub, and I get out, everyone's out, so it's just Jason and Amy, and I'm looking at him like, what the hell are you doing? Get your ass out of the tub, get back out of it. He's like, hold on, so he really tried to play it raw. He finally gets out, and I'm cool, and I never went to people and asked them who they were going to nominate and for some reason, I got this bad feeling. I went to her, and I went, who are you nominating? She goes, I think I'm going to put the angel up with the she-devil. And I went, Jason? She goes, yeah. I went,
Who said this to you?
Amy. I was just like, oh my God. Because I'm trying not to freak out. I'm like, stay calm, Danielle.
She's calling you a she-devil to your face?
No, she's Kiara.
Oh, Kiara.
Right. So then, I was like, oh, damn, what am I going to do? So I gave a promise to Kiara that I would never vote against her. And then, so I looked at Amy and I said, how about if I give a promise that Kiara will put Jason up? And she goes, if you can get the votes, then I won't put Jason up. I'm like, okay. Because I was trying to get Roddy out of there. So I'm trying to get Roddy on the block so I can get rid of
What was Roddy's relationship with Amy?
He had her, wrapped around his finger. It was crazy. So then I'm running around the house. I'm like, okay, it's done. So it was crazy. Wow. but I was able to get Kiara out, unfortunately. Love you, Kiara. And not vote against her because I'm the one that did not vote against her. But that was just to protect Jason in the end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Interesting. Huh. How long was she holding on to the thing?
But she was in a tub. We were in a tub of slop or goopy stuff.
How long was she in the tub of slop?
2 hours.
How long that one night stay for?
You know what? You say it's easy, but if you think about it, if someone has to pee, you're sitting in someone's piss.
That doesn't bother me. Like, I can sit and piss a lot longer than I can hold a button just because I know my arm and my back is going to hurt. Like, I'm not built to do that, you know? Does that make sense?
I guess so, yeah. Well,
like, lie on a waterbed, hold a key. I'm cool with that.
I'm sitting there going, I wonder what their final endurance challenge is going to be. Are they kidding me?
Which one? Ours? Oh, yeah.
I was like...
Well, they were like, if you get off the bed to pee, you're out. And then I was like, no problem. Because they didn't think, like, they were giving us water and they had water music, like water noises playing, so they thought that was like the deal breaker. And we were like, pfft. And then I was like...
Who else? No one else peed but you.
No, Monica peed off the edge. Monica got on the edge of the bed, held her key like this, and peed into a handkerchief and rang it out. It was super funky. And I peed twice, but they were like, they did not anticipate the pee. They thought the pee was going to be like when you ran in to pee.
Oh.
And Hardy came and gave us water like every 15 minutes, and because it was a water bed, water music, water.
So you're
this,
thinking like
that.
you guys were not going to piss on yourself.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm pissed. I pissed on myself 3 times in that boat over there. I was like, oh my God. I said, I didn't care. But I've never been so cold in my life. And Lisa's like this, strong. And I kept thinking, that's not natural. She didn't even shiver.
Which one was that?
The one where it's Lisa, Jason, and I, we're in the boat.
I didn't see it.
In a freaking pool with 4 huge fans and rain falling on us.
It was cold as hell.
Oh my God. I remember going, what am I doing here? I need to be home. This is not worth it anymore. It was the coldest day of my life. I've never been that cold in my life. To the point I went to bed cold and I had sweats, a freaking towel, a robe, socks, and I woke up that morning still cold. Like my core was freezing.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm down with it. I'm cool with it.
Breaking my heart. What does Marcel's do in the diary room that he's there that whole time? Because when I start yapping, they kick me out.
I don't know what he does in the diary room, but literally he always have marathon diary rooms. Like that's why he said he's going to be a long time. And the rumor was that he would go on so much that the crew would actually walk away and come back.
He said something about Jonah, and he said, yeah, I got something shitty going on in my outside.